Today I want to talk to you about the integrated support star. People get confused about how to use it, what to use it for, or even how to fill it out. So as you're thinking about filling out the integrated support star, what I like to do is start with what I call mapping, or even creating a bank of supports that then you can later go into and say, I've got a problem, I've got something I want to work on. What are the supports I've already identified? It can make your life easier down the road. Looking at the star, typically, when we've been planning in the past with people, we always think about starting with what are they eligible for. But that's not where I like to start. And again, with any of our tools, you can start anywhere you want to on the star. You can start with whatever category of the star you want to start with. I like to start with relationships. Identifying what kind of relationships a person has in their life, and think about lots of different kinds of relationships. I like to start with thinking about, who are family members that might be part of that person's life, or even if they're not part of that person's life right now, who could be part of their life. Maybe they have nieces and nephews. Maybe they have an aunt that they haven't seen for a while. Maybe they grew up with their cousins and they haven't kept in touch with them in their adult life, but maybe that's someone they could reconnect with. So identifying lots of different people that are either in their life right now or that could be in their life as family members would be really important. The next thing I like to think about in relationships is friendships. Who are their friends? Who are the people that they spend time with, who they enjoy, who they go and do things with and have fun with? And again, it may be people that they might want to reconnect with. As my son Ben was growing up, he had a lot of friends during his high school years. He was included and he did stuff with his friends, but then when they went off to college and their lives all went in different directions, and sometimes people lose touch. So who were the people that he was really close to that maybe we could reconnect him with? Those could be people that we would identify there as well. And then lastly, I like to think about acquaintances. Who are the people that Ben sees just when he's out and about in the community? Who does he see when he goes to the gym to work out? Who does he see when he's eating out? He was very excited yesterday when he came home and he had ran into his friend Mike that he hadn't seen for a while. Who does he see when he goes to the grocery store or shopping in different places? So those are acquaintances, and I think they're important because we think about people in terms of like the big roles that they play in somebody's life. But I encourage you to think about people who play small roles and that can do little things. And acquaintances often notice when there's something wrong with the person, or they're just off that day, or maybe they're just not there. My son Ben goes to our community center a lot, and he sees a lot of people, and I realized when I took him up there one day, he hadn't been there for a couple of weeks, and he had several people come up as soon as we walked in the door and said, Ben, you haven't been around. Are you okay? What's going on? And so I want people to notice that when he's not there, they're questioning, where's Ben? Is he okay? So that's why I think it's important to think about lots of different types of relationships, even all the way down to just casual acquaintances.